What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and today on the hill, Mitchell Parker. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop,
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The other way, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Juan Yepez. Puts a bunt down. Fires over to Hoskins, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Batting third, the second baseman.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Ortiz moving under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that drops in for a strike.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
That one missed. Runner at third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. That one just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Perkins batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Travis Blankenhorn, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, bases empty. In the air, left field. Chorio pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Alex.
And now up for Washington, Alex Call. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
I got 3-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. That's the 3rd out. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, number 30. Wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting 9, the 3rd baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Trey Lipscomb. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the right-hander deals outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Wouldn't chase that time. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a pop-up. Monasterio on the move. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, CJ.
So the Nats lineup turns over. CJ Abrams getting ready to hit. Led off this game with a double. And that's outside. On the corner for a strike. The Brewers up by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 outs. And that one almost hit him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a base hit up the middle. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat, found a way to win the battle. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten along, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. And that is that. Nationals leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. And we're back. And now it's Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Myers back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Brewers.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed. The Nats trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Blankenhorn climbs in on that left side. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Perkins coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So digging in, Alex Call. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. Wood stands at second with 2 gone. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Is fine, and he scores. We are tied at 2.
He's doing with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder. Right through there for a strike.
Fans, it's getting close to back to school time here at the ballpark. But there's still
0-1 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Runner on the goal. Got him. And that will end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Back in Washington, D.C., digging in, Trey Lipscomb. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
the bat, number 5, shortstop,
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Monasterio settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Juan Yepez. Just missed. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch misses.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Two outs. And another ball. Outside. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jarred Koenig up and throwing. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. First and second, 2 down. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now for Washington, James Wood, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And downstairs. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
At the belt and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. Goes down looking. They leave him loaded. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Blake Perkins. New pitcher on now, Aaron Savali.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now here is Travis Blankenhorn.
The designated hitter.
The pitch. And that's outside. just
that ball went
missed. 2-0. That one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now it's going to be Alex Call. And delivers outside. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. And 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now center fielder.
Here's the center fielder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Out there to center. Perkins makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park, top of inning number 7. And now Willie Adames. On a pitch now for the Nationals, Jacob Barnes.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Rolled over to third. Ortiz. And a quick out, number 1.
Now the shortstop, DJ.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The Nats trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Now the first baseman.
Up now for Washington, Juan Yepez. Just off the inside edge. Action in the pen down there. Elvis Peguero, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Mears warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. That pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, Adames. throws to first. That is the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail at 5-2. Ready to begin the eighth. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Derek Law.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Off the plate, ball one.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone. And a count 2-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And there's a ball. Here's the strike at the knees.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Chourio makes the grab on the run.
Up next for Washington, the catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses inside. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike. That's inside. And it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now the DH, Travis Blankenhorn. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's 8-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So man aboard And now the right fielder, Alex Call. And that's in for a strike. Blankenhorn off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. That misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Payamps getting ready to go. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Monasterio over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, it's the Brewers 8 and the Nationals 3. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
The new pitcher in the game, Kyle Finnegan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Finnegan.
Joel Payamps into the game.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Up now for Washington, Trey Lipscomb.
The third baseman.
Back for the bottom of the 9th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Ildemaro Vargas.
Now, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
All 1's the count.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Abrams in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Brewers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air out to center. Perkins calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Juan Yepes digging in for the Nationals. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The Nationals down to their final strike. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.